Dear, dear diary, so long as we keep to the body and our soul is contaminated with this imperfection, there is no chance of our ever attaining satisfactorily to our object, which we assert to be truth. Or at least that is what Socrates has told me. All things considered, I am beginning to disagree. If it is true that all of the distractions our body creates are generated by the senses, hearing, sight, pain, pleasure, then the sense which I use to hear his very words is merely interpretation, and therefore inauthentic. Fundamentally, I am using my body to consume this knowledge and process it. Is my understanding of Socrates' truth contaminated? If I heard it with my ears, which are apparently horribly unforgiving and prone to erroneous assumptions, then is it not real? If I take into account that I cannot believe anything I perceive, then I must not believe what Socrates says. Paradoxically, if what he says is true and correct, he spits up lies. How is he to know the truth? Is he dead? No. Is he uncontaminated? He explicitly says no. He is merely guessing that dupe. What gives him the right to tell me my perceptions are illegitimate? He's clouding my thoughts. He's blinding me with twisted logic and carefully constructed lecture. There I sat, agreeing with everything. Yes, Socrates, quite so, Socrates, certainly, Socrates. Acting as if this were a courtship, pitiful. I fuel his fire, disgraceful. He assumed a godlike position, unfathomable. The man with the answers, the godly knowledge, he walks through the streets, eyes and ears shut, forcing this isolation, striving to achieve a perfection he is certain exists, more like striving to achieve idiocy. He means to tell me he cares not for what he sees, what he hears, what he feels. He claims to include himself in these accusations, yet a second later he puts himself upon a pedestal. The act of seeing is an act of contamination? Maybe so, but what good is it to live your life in this mindset? If the green you see is different from the green I see, does it make a tree any less green to me? What good is it to know that you will never understand truth unless your soul is free from the chains of the body? How hopeless! This degrades human intelligence. Socrates encourages us to isolate ourselves from a world that gives us beauty, love, passion, and life, all for the sake of truth. A thing that he knows little about. Enjoy life, that is what I say. Marvel in your perception of a tree. Love the beauty your eyes give it. Fill your heart with love, because why not? Take advantage of your life. Find your own truth. Get inspired by the world. Take it all in. Appreciate life's imperfections and contaminations. Find beauty in disorder. If you want to find absolute truth, Socrates, go ahead. Spend your life in isolation, and when you finally die, meet truth. But once you do, then what? Then what will you do? Till I write again, farewell for now. Love, Simius.